I want to talk about a bad balanda grass. It's called Gamba grass.
Oh, them trees all dead everywhere, yeah?
All the trees in this area, they're all dead. They were killed by one Gamba grass fire. When Gamba grass comes in, it increases the fuel. You can see all this grass around this area. The trees just aren't adapted to deal with big hot fires, so they die.
Gamba grass was introduced in the late 70s as stock feed. However, at that time, nobody knew what it was actually going to do. Nobody understood the grass. It grows very, very well. Self-perpetuating virtually. It fires, absolutely love it. It loves fires because it's a light seed. The seed's transported by the wind and the thermals. Very hot fires that the Gamba grass produces that is actually ring barks the trunks of the trees and consequently kills them. And in some places we've had 90% mortality after a single fire, which is unheard of. It's just, you can't imagine it and you wouldn't believe it unless you saw it. It's taken over, it's going to be here for forever. Can end up being a changed environment to the point where it's only Gamba grass.
Well, this Gamba grass is going to be one of the biggest killers of country that I've ever come across. Out this way, it was first introduced by the stations to feed their bloody cows and that. It blew off. I watched it as the trucks were going past here, the seeds were blowing off. And I walked out the front and picked it up and had a look at it, and little did I know then what damage it was going to do to the land.
We've been mapping Gamba grass in and around the Darwin region since before 2001. In 2001, there were only a few Gamba grass plants which are found mainly on the roads. As you can see, in 2004, we're starting to get more Gamba grass. By 2010, it was spreading well off the road. You can see in this map, spread right out from the roads, and it's starting to cover a lot of areas. In our survey in 2016, big areas of red are emerging in several places on the map, and it's starting to take over parts of the landscape and completely dominate it. It invades, it starts small, and it comes in and takes over the whole lot. The real secret here, you've got to stop this weed early.
That heat from that grass, not good.
We don't want to have that.
We don't want to have that grass back at home.
Now we don't want this Gamba grass back at Bullman.
Look at Bullman.
Because we might have a problem with this.
How are you going to stop it?
Keep looking for it. If we might find it, then we'll get rid of it.
Straight away.
Straight away.
Not kill all our trees.
Don't give him a chance to grow.
Gamba grass is going to keep arriving in Bullman. It's going to keep coming to Arnhem Land from Darwin, from Adelaide River, from other places. The rangers here know what it looks like. Every year they're going to keep an eye out on the places it's going to arrive. It's going to arrive places like the Buffalo Yard, in the towns. It's going to be on the roadside between here and Catherine, and gravel pits, and we're going to find it there before it gets a chance to grow up and spread.
Whenever we visit places where there's Gamba grass growing, we've got to be very careful that we don't get any seeds in our car, on our vehicle, in a quad bike. Never drive through this stuff. You'll be picking up seeds and bringing it back to where you live, and we just can't afford to have this grass come into the beautiful country out there along the Central Arnhem Land Road.
It's not just rangers who can keep an eye out for new weeds or like Gamba grass. It's the rest of the community. The more eyes, the better. So get to know what Gamba grass looks like, and keep an eye out for it, and let the rangers know as soon as you see it. Or pull it out yourself. Don't be shy. Anyone can pull out a Gamba grass.
Yeah, what I've seen here today with the demonstration, I've seen that it's a really big it tends fire and that it kills all the animals and mice and lizards. So if this gets back to our country, it'll kill all the animals, kangaroo, and we'll have nothing on the land. So everything will be all dead. And all the traditional owner back home will feel bad about all this grass.